Can you still hear me?
Mother, are you here with us right now? I had a bad feeling earlier. Was that you? Would anyone like to talk to us tonight? I had a bad feeling earlier. Was that you?
Take this one for right now. And then I've also got my SLS cam that I can go get in a second, but we're gonna get everything kind of started and just introduce ourselves.
Good evening, my name is Katrina.
So I always come over here. Hey guys, we're back. It's Chris and Julie, and we have some guests with us. If anybody can hear me, can you guys hear this? We came back to see you guys tonight, and we brought new guests with us. They're going to introduce themselves.
Hi guys, my name is Charlotte.
Hi guys, my name is Steve.
Good evening, my name is Katrina.
And I feel like they're going to be able to feel different things and hear you guys pretty well. So I'm really excited for them to come and talk to you. We've gone around to all these other places that we usually go to. And, now we're here to talk with you guys. So anybody that wants to talk, if you guys could come on over. I'm going to go ahead and get that spirit box turned on and see who we've got, at least right away, here with us. I'll give this right back to you.
No worries.
Oh, I feel like they're going to like talking to you guys, so that's... How's that? For volume. Is that okay? Is that good? It's loud. Did you hear him say it's loud?
Yes.
You want me to turn it? You want me to turn it down? How's that? 1, 3. Is that better? That was a lot of responses. Thank you guys for talking right away. So we have our group with us tonight. Can you guys see us? We do. How many of us are here, live humans? So I got a few questions that I ask like that to try to... Sometimes they say it. Sometimes they say it. What did I put on the fence? What did... You guys can have some too if you want. Here you go. What is that? Can you say?
Did you count me?
And I'm gonna pass. Oh, he answered you. I'm passing this on. I made it to the point where I feel like I'm talking too much already.
Is there something you'd like to tell me?
I'm gonna back out.
Can I help you? May I help you move on? Can I help you? Are you lonely? Are we alone? Do you welcome us here? Show me. Are you alone? Are you scared? Lonely? Is that your favorite music? How are you guys tonight?
Harriet.
Bring your reader over here and tell me if you have an electronic. Bring this here. Tell me if there's any numbers on you. No? Drop it down towards the floor for me. Any numbers? Can you still hear me?
Would it be bad to ask if they would like to talk to us? Would it?
Is Shannon with us now? Can you still hear me? Okay, walk down further, because I think you're picking up a radio station.
Question. Would it be bad if I asked if she was here? Mother, are you here with us right now? I had a bad feeling earlier. Was that you? I had a bad feeling earlier. Was that you? I hate getting the radio. Would anyone like to talk to us tonight? Would anyone like to talk to us tonight? Would anyone like to talk to us tonight?
Living talkative, huh? Yep, you do.
Would you like to talk to us? We come in peace.
That was 3 words. That guy said 3 words. You hear it?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, yeah, he's talking. You're getting a lot of responses. Well, the guy just said 3 words. And then a lady said something else.
We would like to talk to you. Is that okay?
Thank you guys for talking. Appreciate it. Did anyone say that their camera was off?
I don't know.
I'm picking up straight music. That's what I'm picking up.
Oh, that was a lady.
We are not here to harm you. We are here to talk to you.
Thank you guys for talking. Who is that man that was talking earlier? Can you come back? What's your name? How many people here were married? How many people here had kids? Did you have kids?
Does it pick up radio, like, music? No?
Those are all different individuals. So there's no antennas turned on for that. It doesn't have any on. So there's no source to pick up radio. And our SB7 is modified too, where all the antennas are remote.
Oh.
So it just runs white noise. But sometimes we come here and does nothing. It just depends on the group. Those are two different guys. So when you go back and you slow it down and you isolate it, he's going to say something like, that's just 3 words.
I've been thinking it's music.
No, he was like, doing good, or something like that. That was like 2 different words. Can someone do something real clear over a bunch of bands just to show what you can do? Someone want to come show off how to use this? Could you do that? Maybe you asked. They got quiet all of a sudden.
Would you like to show yourself?
Would you guys like to talk a little more?
So I don't know what the second one was, but the first one was a guy.
I heard no pain.
Something like that. It was 2 words.
So, are you
No
not in
in the
pain no
beginning.
more?
Yep. That's a harmonic. Can't tell. That was a dude. Does anybody want to go to the playground? Or should we stay here? You guys try to ask them out too. See what they say.
Should we stay here or should we go to the playground?
I heard play.
Do you want to welcome us?
Somebody want to come play? Are there any kids here right now?
Are there any children?
That was a kid, dude.
How long have you
That
been
was a
here?
little kid. Hold on.
She just asked if there were any children.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, did you?
Yep. And a little kid come through and said, like,
How long have you been here?
Or something like that. Can you say your name again? The little kid that just spoke? What's your name?
Is your family with you, child?
What's your name?
What am I reaching for right now? What am I trying to get? Try to give them softball questions too, like 1 syllable. It's an easy thing to say.
Hello?
I heard real.
Real. I heard real. What am I picking up right now? What is this?
Is this where
Right
you
here.
play? Are you alone?
Would you like us to go to the playground?
Are you with your family?
Sometimes we'll catch them on SLS cam over there. And that crushed the noise discipline with this plastic bottle. Yeah, I like this double angle here.
I'm gonna play a voice recording. If you would like to talk or say anything, please talk into a voice recording.
That's a great thing to do, by the way. If you got another device.
Would you like to come to the playground, play, have fun?
Are there other children with you?
We can go down the slide, go on the monkey bars.
Do you wish to show
Does
yourself?
that sound fun?
You're trying to cross over. Were you left abandoned? What happens every time this camera cuts out?
It just starts a new recording.
Okay.
So there'll be like, 17 videos or whatever for that can.
Okay.
Lined up. It's so they don't lose, like, it restarts so it doesn't lose the shot.
You like
That was
music?
just kind of few spirit boxes. No, I have not had a chance to do that. Anybody want to set up at the top here? Can maybe set up at the top of the slide?
Are there any kids that would like to come play?
Can you hear that?
Would anyone like to come talk to us?
I'll go over here. Sometimes I'll set you up on there.
We come in peace. We don't want to hurt you. We just want to talk and learn about your story.
Can you stand up to me?
Can you tell us about your story, please?
Can anyone stand up to me, ladies? I film the same spots.
I
on
hear
this
many of you
thing
guys.
every time because sometimes I get them here
And there are many stories to
and
be
other
told.
times I don't. Like I'll get them at the top. I'll get them right here on this little
We are
skinny
willing to
thing,
listen.
And then I'll get them on the
If
monkey
you
bars,
want,
usually
you
it's
can
just-
talk
I'll get 'em
straight
on
into the
that
phone
part
and
there.
tell your
Four
story
different
there.
spots, and I
If
film
you're more
every single
comfortable
one
with
every
going for
single
the
time I'm
spirit
here.
box,
Because when they're not here, I'm like, oh look, they're not on here, which means that like, exactly. It's not
How many of them are you?
the structure is happening.
you keep telling me things and I can't
Are you
understand
more than
it.
one?
You
How
are.
many of you are there?
I'm gonna stop the voice recording.
Are you comfortable with us asking questions? Do you need to move on?
You wanna hold this one? I'll take that one real quick. I wanna listen to this.
My name is Katrina and I come to you as a friend. I'm willing to listen.
Would you like to come to the playground, play?
I'm willing to give you a hand.
Would you like to come to the playground, play, have fun?
Are you real?
Some in the background. We can go down the slide.
Am I just wasting your time?
Does that sound fun?
I wish you to show yourself.
Can you go from bar to
Can you
bar?
become president?
Yeah. There you go. He did it. He like went over to the other side. Can you go to the other side? Like over there? I'm just curious of what you can do, that's all.
You know what's interesting
I know we're not
is
alone.
when I was over there doing the spirit box, I asked if they wanted to go in the monkey bars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
This is the third place that we see
want me to
them.
join
So
the
we
group?
didn't see them at the first two spots,
Mm-hmm.
but we saw them here, and then the fourth place is like
Are you
over
scared?
here. But now that I have him on here, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you move on the monkey bars like you did before? Can you go from bar to
Can I do
bar?
anything to help you?
And then I'm running this too to see if maybe there's like an orb that moves by there or something. Because we'll have this footage as well.
Are we wasting your time?
Is it cooler above her? Is there any kind of like figure that looks like a... Oh, he's gone.
You don't want to show off?
Yep. But I'm going to see now if there's anybody over here. Can anybody show up on top of this small slide? Is anybody over here? Big piece of wood.
Can you see my shadow?
I got
Do
Julie
you wish to
now,
stand next to me?
but I don't have...
How
Yeah,
much
I
time
just
have
have
you
Julie
had
now.
out here? Do you want to go home?
Are you sure?
I just
Do you
got
know
an
where
orb.
home is?
Yeah, I think I did. Hey, can you hold this for 1 second? Or you got a branch that fell out there? I gotta wipe off this. I shouldn't have put that on there, but it's fine. We won't flip over. Yeah, here, put that.
This has been fun. I'm open to receive your information if you're willing to tell your story.
Like, is it bad? Would it be bad if I said that?
Only if you feel comfortable with
Would you
me.
like me to go down the slide with you?
No, we'll go down the slide.
Yeah.
I used to do that a lot.
You want me to hold that? If you want. If you want me to play with you, I will.
Can anybody show up there?
Just
Why
FYI,
won't
these
you
slides
show
suck.
yourself?
You have to basically put your legs all the way up.
Show yourself.
I'm on the slide. If you want to come down with me, you can.
Can anybody get on the slide?
I'll be waiting.
Can you show up top?
Do you want me to stop? Do you need me to stop?
I just see the green mapping, which is you. I don't see any other colors coming through. Can anybody
Is
show
there
up
anything I can do to
on the
help you?
top of the small slide? I feel like they're
They might be
between
bigger
two
kids.
different things too. Like they're between
Yes,
the spirit
ma'am,
box
it's
and
Katrina.
her and us with the cameras. So I think that like I find myself doing that too sometimes. Like when if I'm using the Ovilus, I don't get anything on the spirit box because they're focused on the Ovilus.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So it's like it
Sorry.
confuses them almost.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, we can still use this and walk around, but I think we should.
Understand.
Let's see if we can key in on some of the things that she's asking about and get recording of that too.
I believe
When I was doing it, it kept sounding like music, and then I couldn't understand what it was saying.
you know I do.
So yeah, and at first there's some that actually sound
I
like
hate
that
being
too,
alone,
but then
I can only
you
imagine.
listen to it again and they say
all I can
totally
imagine.
different things, and you just have to
be
you
honest.
have
Yeah,
to-
when you listen back to the audio,
Yep.
sometimes you hear the craziest stuff that's
Yeah.
really
Are you by
clear.
yourself?
Yeah, super clear. And it answers a question that you asked, or it relates to something that you were just talking about, or sometimes they'll mimic you before you say a word. Like you might be about to say something, and then they say it, or they know that you're going to say it. So we've documented evidence of that too. You know, we've got a great capture where one of our guests is wearing a shirt that has chickens. And she says she's got a hoodie on, and she's like, "What's on my T-shirt?" And the guy,
Can you make a
we
swing
think you're not
swing?
going to answer. And then after a while, the guy says chicken, and
Just sit down
Like-
and swing.
Susie says, "Was that it?" And right before she says, "Was that it?" another spirit came through and says, "Was that it?"
Can you?
Like it knew she was going to say that, and it said it just like she did, like a second before she did. And it's like, sometimes that evidence is just overwhelming
Do you know how
to think
swim?
about, right? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
So, like, do they know everything that we're thinking or
Would you
doing?
like to swim?
You know, can they just tell?
Yeah, because when I was standing over there and I was just like asking questions, I thought music stations were coming through. But
Yeah.
when I asked, and they told me, and I was like, okay.
Sometimes it can sound like that, but I can hear from, like, I can hear from across the street when you guys are getting good responses. Like, when I was walking away, you guys were getting great responses, and when I came back, I heard several really clear responses, and then when I got over there, I heard even more clear responses. So I'll go back through and pick some of the ones that,
This has been an
and,
exciting
you know, it
evening.
might be a guy just being like, I'm David.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what he said. I
This
just know that
opportunity.
I heard something that to me sounded like a dude saying 2 or 3 words.
I only wish
And
to
I'm
help
so
you.
used to listening to that box. I'm listening to it right now, even talking, because I'm used to it. So after a long time of listening to it, you can hear it from even far away.
Yeah.
And then, like, I'll do a basic edit with, I'll pick out a couple of those things. To do the whole thing,
Are
it
the
takes
children on the
forever
swings?
to isolate each one. But I always try to
Are the
find a couple
babies on
good
the
ones
swings?
and be like, this or this or this.
Well, when you walked away, it almost sounded like the radio station was coming through. You could hear the actual music.
Well, yeah, we'll listen to it, but it has all of its antennas off, so it shouldn't have any of that. You know, and they're, I mean, it's kind of like the brand that everybody uses, and I mean, I've used it for a long time. Sometimes I run it here and I get nothing. Like, I'll have nights where it's like
We will no longer
quiet,
trouble you.
and there's not a lot of responses to even
May you
pick
feel
through and be
rested
like, was that this
and
or
at
was
peace.
that that? And so that's one of the
Can I give you
things
this
where
back?
I feel like
Thank
it's
you.
genuine because
Ah,
I've been
it's getting
here when
heavy.
there is nothing but a lot. And it's just a slow group, you know, maybe the group's not exciting to them, or they're low energy and they're not, you know, really into it or genuine, and they don't get as much, you know.
Just like when you walked away,
Started going
Well,
on.
the first things that I heard, it said shaming, is what I heard.
Okay,
And that is my mom's name.
okay.
And so after
It didn't sound like her though. It sounded like another lady saying that.
well, I couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell? Okay.
I couldn't tell because I just heard it.
Make yourself real.
Well,
Did you ask anything before, or were you thinking about anything before?
after it said that,
No,
she
what?
asked if it was home and it gave more responses.
Don't ask for things.
And then
Okay.
I was like,
And this is when we walked off. Perfect. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to focus
You wish
on
me to
that.
leave you alone.
And that's why I actually stepped back, is because you guys were getting a lot of stuff. And like sometimes in the very beginning when you first start doing this and you're getting responses, it's the best time to just step back and let you guys run, because you guys are going to get to ask whatever you want and you might get really good answers on that.
but she asked, she asked the question, she said, is my mom here? And
I had,
you hear a guy, I heard
We'll
a guy
leave you alone.
say, Shannon?
well,
That is a
Thank you
great
so much for your
capture. So you
time.
thought you heard that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to go back and find that now.
And until we meet
that's going to
again.
be like 5 minutes in.
Yeah, that was just
Yeah.
after you walked
Rest easy.
away.
That's awesome.
She started
yeah, I
so
had
being
asked
blessed.
if it was my mom who gave me that
Remind
back
me of peace.
because I don't have it really anymore.
Yeah.
It was right outside of the Sorrel Weed House, so I'm going to go on a limb and say that it had nothing to do with that. You might have just felt something from Sorrel Weed House, which is totally possible. So there's a different feeling at, this is also the 101, right? So there's a different feeling
I will no longer
at
budge
the Foley House versus the
Thank you
Sorrel
for your time.
Weed versus the Hamilton Turner versus here.
Yeah.
And so they're all just a little bit different, and that's really part of it too. Like each place you ever go to, it'll be a little bit different. And then this is an important part. I usually do this at the end, but if you do this moving forward, it's really important for you to set up your own rules for what's okay and what's not okay. So if you're in a situation and you feel like that, like say you feel like that, your stomach feels sick, what I would do now is I would say, no, you can't do that. You got to get away from me. And that's your rule, right? But you got to have those in place so that if you are say you walk into a hospital or a nursing home or something and there's some weird bad thing, when you start doing this, you can't really shut it off. So that's the other side of it is you can continue to do this and get answers. You just can't, there's no off switch. So you have to know how to protect yourself and be okay. The other thing that's really important is you always need permission. Don't ever go anywhere without permission because you're just running through without any armor. Yeah. Hoping not to get whacked, So I always have permission. And then, make your own rules about what's okay at your house too. That's your house. So you get to make the rules for your house. So those are my top 3 pieces of necessary advice for this.